welcome ladies and gents, I'm the Super Gamer, and it's the season of spoopiness. And what better time to talk about, during this time of year? Zombies!
More specifically, let's talk about the sequel to a Valve title I looked at 1 year ago, Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 was released exactly 1 year after the first game had already came out. I'm not kidding, they were both released on November 17th, 1 year apart from each other. That's quite the accomplishment to make a sequel to a successful game in just a single year. But does that mean it's good? Let's find out. This is Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 takes place only a short while after the first game ended. We now follow 4 new survivors who are trying to escape the green flu infection, turning the entire populace into zombies. In this game, we have Coach, a high school football coach, Nick, gambler and con artist, Rochelle, production assistant for a television station, and Ellis, a friendly mechanic. It's their job to try to get through America to find a place where they can be safe from the zombie apocalypse. The group even comes across Zoe, Francis, and Lewis from the first game at the bridge from the ending of the last game. The story for Left 4 Dead 2 is about the same as before, just a group of people using the guns and supplies they have to escape the nightmare they're in. Even though I'll always prefer the 4 survivors from the first game, Coach and Ellis in particular are some of my favorite Valve characters of all time. With that said, let's move on to the aesthetics. Left 4 Dead 2, although it runs on the same engine as the first game, is a much better looking game than the first. The models, guns, and environments all look a lot cleaner than they did in the first game, and the music is just as creepy as before. Art direction and atmosphere wise, Left 4 Dead 2 is a bit brighter compared to the first game. There are plenty of chapters in the game that take place in broad daylight, as well as having plenty of darker areas. Even comparing the opening cinematics to each other is like night and day. Left 4 Dead's was more like an opening scene to a horror film with zombies. Left 4 Dead 2's is more like an action horror movie trailer complete with rock and roll music to go along with the madness on screen. I don't know about you, but I really like this change. It really has a better tone for a Valve game. Atmospheric, yet still has the comedic edge. The voice actors for the survivors all do a fantastic job of portraying their roles, Coach in particular being my favorite. Now that that's out of the way, how does the gameplay differ from last time? If you've played Left 4 Dead, you have a pretty good idea what game you're getting into. The Left 4 Dead series is a multiplayer, story-driven, first-person shooter, where you travel through the different levels, shooting zombies, fighting off hordes of zombies, and just trying to survive in general. You have guns to use, varying from rifles, shotguns, and even a grenade launcher. However, new in this game are melee weapons. These are used for when zombies get too close to shoot at long range, and you need to get them off your back. These melee weapons can range between baseball bats, axes, machetes, and even samurai swords. Since this is a zombie game, it wouldn't be complete without, well, zombies. There are the regular zombies, of course, but there are also special zombies with unique abilities. All of the special zombies from the previous game return: the Smoker, Boomer, Hunter, Tank, and the Witch. New to this game are the Spitter, which spit acid at you, the Charger, which charges at you and pummels you into the ground, and the Jockeys, which jump onto your head, causing the control of your character to be lost. When you have 9 different zombie types out to get you, it understandably makes this game much harder than the first. But not to worry, you can heal yourself with health packs, pills, adrenaline shots, and even revive your falling teammates using defibrillators. Taking all of these factors into consideration, this game heavily relies on the 4 of you to work together as a team, because going in Rambo style will only get yourself killed. I know this from experience. That's why staying close to your team is absolutely necessary for your success. But let me tell you, there is nothing more satisfying than seeing a jockey or hunter try to get the jump on you, only to shove them away and kill them without a second thought.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
That's really the best way to describe the Left 4 Dead games. A very fun and satisfying teamwork experience.
And now it's time for the spoiler section.
Ah, spoiler alert!
The 4 survivors make their way to New Orleans, where a bridge that will get them out of this nightmare is being bombed by the military. They manage to cross the bridge just in time to be rescued by the military before the bridge is blown up, and they travel to a safer place. We never know what becomes of the 7 survivors from the 2 games, but one thing's for certain, the nightmare is finally over. Or is it? No, actually, it really is over. There's no Left 4 Dead 3. Unfortunately. Overall, Left 4 Dead 2 is a fantastic zombie survival game just like its predecessor, with plenty of Valve's witty charm to go along with it. If you're interested in getting into Left 4 Dead, the sequel is the one you'll want to pick up. Why? Because all the campaigns from the first game make a return along with the updated models and interface from Left 4 Dead 2. 2 games for the price of 1 is a really good deal, and one you should definitely not pass up if you're a horror or first-person shooter fan. I'm going to give Left 4 Dead 2 a 5 out of 5.
Until then, I'm the Super Gamer, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!